games we have today.
Bonesy Jonesy, hey, I'm supposed to do this video, not you. This is too much for you to handle. Here,
Bye-bye.
take the camera over. All right, that was too much for Bonesy Jonesy to handle. He can't handle this trade. You got to be an expert like me to handle this trade. Yeah, I'm the best expert in the world. All right, hey guys, this is Mike coming at you today. Merry Christmas out there and the World Wide Web to everybody watching this. So this has been a giant trade over the weekend that we've gotten, and some of you guys will post to go, "What idiot traded all this in? I bet he got $9 for everything." Well, it's not. It's usually generally never one person. This is an accumulation of many trades. So a lot of idiots out there, not just one idiot. So all right, guys, come on. No, I'm not calling you guys idiots. You guys are great. All right, so let's start the trade in. You know what? Let's start off with the Super Game Boy. If you don't know what this does, you put your Game Boy in there, Game Boy game in there, put it in the cartridge slot of your Super, and it plays your Game Boy games on your TV. Amazing. And look at this double pack of Diamond and Pearl. Didn't Prince sing that song? No, yeah, he did, but y'all wouldn't know that. And so this one right here is pretty unusual. I haven't seen this one come through the store in a while. So if you want this one, you better come get it quick, because we're putting it out today. And then we have this stack of Switch games and a few DS, 3DS, one PSP down there on the bottom. Anything good in there, Lily? Anything good in there, Bonesy Jonesy? Oh, Bonesy, be quiet, Bonesy Jonesy. All right, we got card up there. Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. This is a good way. If you've never played the Pocky and Rocky, come this way, you can't hear me. If you've never played the Pocky and Rocky games on the Super, which they're too much money, this is a good way to play it. So pick that up. It's only 24 bucks. It's really fun. Zelda, and there are a couple Zeldas. And that Starlink game is really actually a fun little game. You don't have to have the little Starlink thing to play the toy. And we got a little stack of, what are those called, Bonesy Jonesy? These. Atari 2600. See, Bonesy, you don't know your stuff. I'm glad I'm here. All right, we got Donkey Kong there. We got Asteroids, Pitfall. Pitfall was the first game I ever bought with myself, pretty much. Defender, Combat, Air Sea Battle. All right, you know what? Let's start on the bottom here, Bonesy. We've got some N64 games. This Blast Corps, if you've never played it or never heard of it, it's a lot of fun. You just go around and destroying stuff with your vehicle. Stadium, Turok, Rage, Hydrothon is a really fun game. I love that one. Quake 2, Rocket Knight, Wolverine, some good stuff. Resident Evil 2, which is really nice. Spider-Man. Got a nice stack of handhelds here. A little bit of everything on that DS side. Oh no, actually a lot of Sonic stuff. Look, this Gunstar Heroes right there, and we don't get Minish Cap in too often, so that's a good one to pick up. Ape Escape, do you remember that on the Astrobot? Oh yeah, you never played Astrobot, have you? No. All right, we got a couple of handhelds there. The original DS, the fat model, and a lime green Game Boy Color. Oh, don't forget Family Feud on the Super. Hey, got 6 or 5 cube games there. Pretty good stuff. And this Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I know you guys have been playing it, probably on your Switch or PS4 or 5. This one is on the PS2 version. So if you just want to collect it, you know, and say, I have every Marvel vs. Capcom 2 there is, you can get that one. Let's go back. Let's start up here with Akiba Strip. So for the PS4, and these are all PS2 games below it. Everybody's always looking for these street games, so if you're interested, come in and get those. This is Blitz the League. I think you can shoot steroids on that one. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's that one or not. And the rest of those all the way down are PS2 games. And look at this, 2 giant stacks. This little top stack is sealed. All those are sealed up there. But these 2 big stacks are PS4 games all the way down. I'm not going to read them. It's just too much to go through. But there's some pretty decent titles in there. And let's go to the next stack, Battlefield, starting with the PS3 stack. And got a nice little stack there. The PS3's been real hot lately. If you want a system, you better come get it, because they're dwindling down to nothing. And then we got a giant stack of PS1 game. Let me talk about a couple of these real quick. It's going to take just a minute here. Tekken, all right. When Street Fighter 2 came out, I loved it, just like everybody else did. But they just bombarded you, and it kind of got old after a little while. But when this game came out, it was they call it a 3D fighter because you kind of went around in a circle a little bit if you wanted to. But this one right here, just really, man, I was blown away by it, especially the Law character, which was, you know, Bruce Lee knockoff. I loved him. And Driver also, this game right here, man, it came out on a 30-minute demo on a disc. You play 30 minutes at a time, and I must have played that 100 times until this game came out. And the first Wipeout was just amazing music in that one, and fun gameplay too. If you've never played Bloody Roar, this one right here is a really underrated fighter. You turn into a certain, everybody has their own animal that you can turn into once you get raged. And a little bit of everything going down the stack there, some decent stuff. So if you're into some PlayStation 1 games. Now, actually, see, the reason that a lot of these are kind of a little dull is we have the manuals in them, but like this one, the manual is original, but we had to do a reprint on the cover, so we're not trying to rip you guys off or nothing. We're just letting you know. And then the next stack is a little bit of mishmash. The good old Kenny and Ziggy's Need for Speed Underground 2. That one is a lot of fun. That's a good game. People look for this too all the time. We generally don't have it. If you want a couch co-op, Army of Two is great. Another street game there. Everybody's of course looking for Wii Sports, and all the way down the line there, a little bit of everything. Now let's go to the consoles we got in. We got in a good old wood grain Atari. The wood grain ones have been popular lately. Used to be the Heavy Sixers, you know, years ago, and the Vader edition. People, I don't know, when we first opened like 15 years ago, yeah, we've been open for 15 years. I'm looking old, aren't I? A lot of people wanted the Vader edition. So this guy right here, is back in vogue. The 4-switch wood grain. Most people kind of want 6 or 4, but the wood grain is popular right now. And let's see, will this N64 have the expansion pack? Nope, it doesn't. And be quiet, Bonesy. You don't know nothing about that. All right. And then the last thing we have is this beautiful Sega Saturn with a RAM expansion there. So slot. It looks pretty cool. So all right, guys. Hey, have a Merry Christmas out there, and come on down to Player One. We are open Christmas Eve from 11 to 3 for sure. If there's still people here, we'll stay open till 4. We'll work these guys to death. Closed Christmas Day, calls already. We'll be back open on the 26th, bright and early at noon. So come out and Player One video games. It'll be a great time.